What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have my sister here with me. You guys are always requesting her to come back onto my channel, like, but anyways, today I'm gonna give her the girl talk. So have you had a girl talk before?
At school, but
what do you guys like
talk about?
You can say anything, we're free.
I'm gonna like blurt it out because it's like inappropriate or something.
Just say
it. Sex.
So I decided to do this girl talk just because my sister is going into middle school. She is going to be a 6th grader and she's 11 years old, and I feel like that's a good time to start thinking about, you know, girl stuff. Just because my sister is gonna soon eventually gonna get her period, and she's gonna eventually have a boyfriend and want to do all this stuff.
No, not yet.
I would talk to my sister. I'm gonna be straight up with her. I'm gonna tell her, like, I don't care how disgusting, how what is that word they use, like how realistic I say stuff or something. I would give her some of my advice and some things I went through, and I'm gonna like tell her like little story times, so you know, so they can sink in and so she won't make mistakes in the future. But anyways, while we talk about that, we're gonna be applying these face masks. We got these yesterday. They're just holographic peel off, so hopefully these look pretty because that's the point of them. So we're gonna go wash our hands.
Whoa.
I'm not wearing any makeup, so I'm just gonna wash my hands because we're eating dynamite. Because
I'm moving.
Have y'all tried these? Boys hot.
A quick disclaimer: if you feel disgusted by anything we're gonna mention in this video, we're gonna be talking about periods, boys, everything that a teenager needs to know basically, or even just advice. If you guys feel disgusted of me talking about this to my sister, then you guys can go ahead and exit out, because honestly, if I see any negative comments about this, I'm gonna be like, bro, I just like told you. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab my hair because I know that some people are like, oh my god, that's my biggest pet peeve, when girls don't grab their hair when they're wearing a face mask. Yeah, my scrunchie's right there. I'm gonna tie up my weave because we're gonna fight.
And
I remember when we were younger, when you used to sleep in my room, in our room, que unas chamacas, they were hating on us and they didn't have no eyebrows.
I remember that on TikTok. That was when I first was getting like known, and then they were coming at me because,
and then we started like videotaping them, not videotaping, FaceTiming them.
Yeah, on my live, and everyone's like, oh my god, oh, this is pretty, look how pretty this is, look how, like,
you see that? No, you don't.
Like that.
How do you cut this?
Wait, scissors.
Scissors.
This smells like hand sanitizer.
Is it hands?
Your voice cracks so much, and it's so funny. It cracks more than like a guy. This is so freaking pretty. There's only one mirror, so like one of us could do it at a time.
Okay.
Oh my god, my skin.
This is so disgusting.
Disgusting! Disgusting!
Actually, I'm gonna clean my face with a little towel.
Cause you never know what germs are in my face. I know.
So since we only have one mirror, I'm just gonna apply my face mask first, and then my sister can use it next. But hold up. Oh. Let's talk about boys, because I feel like boys,
I hope he's not watching this.
I feel like boys are just complicated sometimes. I mean, I'm not talking for every boy, but I'm just saying, like, just boys are sometimes very confusing and just like, I don't know. But I mean, it could go both ways. A girl can be very confusing and so can a guy, so I mean.
Sometimes they could be players. That's all I know.
Okay, like, you can use names and I'm just gonna be about people, but. How was he a player?
He's dating another girl right now, and then he broke up with her. Se fue con otra. He was like, oh, I broke up with her.
Were the two girls friends?
What do you mean? Yeah. Why?
They were friends? Then he's a homie hopper. My definition of homie hopper is basically like they date their exes like friends or something, or like they date the whole little squad.
Okay, so this is the actual definition on Google. So, homie hummer. A female or a male that gets with many people, or a girl or a guy that hops, hooks up to have
sex.
but not all the time. For one person to another within the same group of friends. Homies. That's half of the people at my school. T. New video of T coming soon because your girl's on summer vacation.
He kissed a girl before.
You act like you haven't kissed anybody.
I haven't.
You haven't had your first kiss?
No.
Okay, that'll be the next topic. I mean, if you like a girl, you can like a girl. There's nothing wrong with liking a girl or liking both genders or whatever. You can like whoever you want. You can explore. Especially because you're going to middle school, you're going to see like a lot of girls coming out. A lot of girls are going to like girls. A lot of boys are going to like boys. You know what a cheater is, right?
A cheater?
Yeah.
When they cheat on you?
Yeah, okay. So what do you know about cheaters?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was my ex, but you know. If you ever get cheated on, if you ever get played, if you ever just, you know, if you're not feeling the same vibe as the other person, like if you're the one who's always like saying like, oh, like let's hang out or let's do this, and he's never wanting to do time for you, he's basically just not like really interested. Yeah. Wow, you're smart. And I mean, now that you're in middle school, probably a lot of parents will let their kids date, but then a lot of parents are like, no, until they're 15. I don't really know what to say about boys because it really just all depends. Like my experience with boys, it hasn't been that bad, but I just, you know, I did get cheated on, as you know. If the girl that your like boyfriend that cheated on you was ugly, don't feel bad. Like he's dating a whole ugly ass man. Like if you know that you're prettier than her, you know, that's okay because you are prettier than her. And like, you know, a lot of girls are gonna try to get in your relationship, and let me just tell you, if a girl tries to get in your relationship, that girl is really ugly, no matter what. Like if she can be the most prettiest girl in the world, but no matter what, she's ugly because she's trying to ruin a relationship and she's trying to get into a relationship. And especially if she knows that you guys are dating, that's just messed up. Like for a girl to do that, I feel like don't ever do that. Don't ever try to ruin a relationship. Do not try to take someone's man. Like that's not pretty. That a lot of girls brag about that, like, oh my god, I can take her man. Like that is ugly. That is so nasty. They have no respect for themselves. They have no respect for the relationship, because if they were in your shoes, they wouldn't like you doing the same thing to her. Have you had your first kiss?
No.
Not even like a peck? Not even a kiss on the cheek? Liar. I see the guilt on your face. You're lying.
Oh, this feels like boom.
You never had your first kiss?
Well, I haven't. Have you?
This isn't about me, sis.
You hadn't told me anything.
Sis, this isn't about me though. This is about you.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you after this, huh?
Okay.
Because I want to know.
Why do you want to know why are you all up in my business for?
All up in my pussy, boy.
Why are you all in my business?
Because this is a sister talk. This itches. This itches. Okay, so you haven't had your first kiss?
On the mouth?
Anywhere.
Ooh.
It tickles. This is dry. Okay, this is like a complete fail. This is why it tickles, but I feel like we're just bouncing bounce. But like basically, you guys are just watching us because we're just, you know, having a little sister time. We're having a little sissy time. So, I mean, I didn't have my first kiss until I was in 6th grade. But I didn't have my first actual first kiss like that until 8th grade.
Wait.
No. Sadly. Yeah, but this isn't about me, sis. But like, I mean, just you know, if you ever want to have your first kiss, just make sure like you're ready and like you're not being forced, or like you're just doing it because all your friends already did it. Because like in middle school, a lot of your friends are gonna start dating. A lot of your friends are gonna have their first kiss. You know, whatever they want to do. But don't feel forced to do it just because your friends did it. You know. But when I had my first kiss, it was awkward. It wasn't awkward. It was just like that. My tap kiss was fast. It was like, and it was there. It was gone. But then my like smooch, it was a little bit more intense, and it was a little bit more. It's not like, oh my god, it's like all butterflies and flowers. Like it's so nasty. Like it feels like a 𝔠𝔬𝔩𝔯𝔯𝔢𝔫𝔢𝔰𝔫 is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like an octopus is inside your mouth and you just. So now when my sister has her first kiss, she's always gonna remember that I said it feels like an octopus is inside your mouth. And I wasn't rushed to do it. I was just like, you know, when the time comes, it comes. But it was like a misunderstanding when that happened. So that feels so good. Mine is peeling already.
Take it off.
Oh, that's so satisfying.
I could hear it. It's
like, what do you want to know?
I want to know like how you felt in your period.
Oh, you want to talk about period? Okay, so we're watching this video before we upload it. Well, before I upload it. Yeah. But this girl didn't tell me during the video that I had a little skin here. She just let me be like that throughout the whole video. Like I didn't even notice it. I was still like I thought it was on my skin, but it was like a little piece falling off. But I didn't take it off till like the end of the video, so it bothered me a lot this whole time I was editing, because like I'm talking and it's just like right there. But so yeah, I'm sorry about that, but let's get back into the video. Okay. So your period, you know, you get it every month.
Every month?
Mm-hmm. So like you basically, when you first start, it could have changed because mine changed. Like I got mine like around 20 something of like 2 years ago, but now I get it every like 13th, 14th or something, or like the 10th. So it really depends on like, you know, it might change, the days might change. You might get it for 4 days, you might get it for 7. It just really depends on you. I get mine for like 4 days, 5. So, you know, let's bring out the pads.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I'm for real. So, you know what this is, right?
You just told me there is a pad. Ew, what the hell is that?
This is a tampon.
What is that?
A tampon, it's more, I could say for like, not for you. When you begin your period, I recommend these because
it's una zapeta, ¿verdad?
It's like a zapeta, watch. It looks like this. It makes a lot of noise. So like when you go into the bathroom, you're gonna have to open it very slowly because look at, like if you're really quiet and you're just trying to be all sneaky, and then you take it out. And then it's like this, basically like that. Just goes like that, and you put it this way under underwear. So let's say that my leg's the underwear. You're gonna stick it like that on the underwear. You wanna make sure it's all over you because then, you know, blood can go anywhere. Take this out, and then, you know, like the little things where the underwear's at, you're gonna put these around it like that, so it can secure it and then it won't move around.
What is that supposed to? Ooh.
This is where the blood goes. I get heavy flow because I feel more comfortable with it, because if you get heavy flow, you're more secure that the blood won't seep through, because depends manchar. Like the blood can go through and it can show through your pants. So you gotta make sure that your pad is always like, you know, not full with blood, but like, you know, not overfilling with blood, because if it overfills with blood, you can leak, and then leaking, and then it's not okay.
I have one question.
What?
How do you know when cuando te bajó?
You just feel like down there, like it feels like very like, you know, that you peed yourself or something. Like you just feel like you peed yourself. So like if you feel like that, just go to the bathroom and wipe. And then if like you see, I got mine and it was like brown. It was like kind of brownish.
You started crying, huh?
I started crying. If you guys haven't checked out my first period story time, make sure to go watch it. It's like hilarious. But yeah, when I first got my period, mine was brown.
No, por tu caca también.
It was like kind of brownish, so I thought I was like, did I poop myself? But it was actually like blood, just because it was giving me like a notice that I was starting my period. So I was like, oh, you know, when you feel like you're like kind of peeing but like it feels nasty down there, just go to the bathroom. And then if it's it could be brown, it could be red, it could be like a very dark red. Just really depends on you. If you ever start your period, you know, you have to have a pad, a tampon, what you call this, a tampon.
One of those?
I don't have tampons. I don't use tampons. Tampon is like, let's say like this. It's basically like this. It could sometimes be bigger. I don't even know. I never used a tampon before, but like what I heard of tampons, it's basically like a little tubito and has like a little string, and then you take the little, like, it has like a little case. You take it out and then you put it up your vajayjay. You put it up your vajayjay and then it's like a ball of like, it's like a pad, like, you know, like that kind of thing, but it's just like a little thing, and then you put it up, and then all the blood, it's like it's como una esponja, like it sucks all the blood in. But the little string, it has a little string, and when you pull it out, you pull all the thing out.
When you need to go to the bathroom, do you pee like a pee or blood?
You pee, you basically have two holes, and you pee out of one, and then the blood comes out another one.
Oh.
So when you need to go to the bathroom, you're gonna bleed no matter what. You're gonna pee, but you're gonna pee blood too.
You get in a bad mood.
Not really. It's just that I personally feel like when I'm on my period, I just want to be alone, and I just want to be home all day. I kind of feel like disgusted, like, you know, you're carrying like a pad and full blood. Sometimes you feel bloated, like a lot of blood, so like your stomach, you feel fat, you feel like, you know, you feel all these type of ways. Okay, what do you want to talk about? Like, what do you want to know about what teenagers go through, whatever?
You look like my dad.
Ew! Like, do you want to know about middle school? Since you're going into middle school? Middle school. Dear middle school. Middle school for me, it wasn't like a good experience, just because I was trying to find who I am. I was trying to find the right group of friends. You remember all my friends I had? Like, I had like 15 of them. You remember, like, I had like 12, 13. I had a lot of friends. I had a big group. And, you know, like, how they all turned faked on me, and like I only had like literally like out of the whole group, I only have 2 friends out of that group.
Who? Yeah.
Bianca and Dulce.
I used to be friends with, but she talked behind my back, fake ass friend. So I didn't want to be her friend because she's gonna keep talking crap about me. And then, so I didn't be her friend, and then she hanged out with us. So I don't know why. And then,
what did she say about you? Like, what things did you hear that she was talking about you?
she's like, oh my god, she was talking about you, también. So she was like, oh, Delayza and Leilani act way too famous. And I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean by that? She's like, well, it's true, you guys act way too famous. I was like, well, my sister ain't. Well, she has fans, pero supporters, pero like, that's not famous. Tanto. I mean, she has subscribers, pero jealous.
I feel like a lot of locals, just because I'm a YouTuber, and in our area where we live, like, you don't expect someone to start like a YouTube channel and immediately like blow up, or like have followers on Instagram and everywhere. So it's really rare for like to find those people here. And literally I never met someone with the same amount of followers in my area, just because where I live, it's really small. Like, a lot of people think it's really big. It's like a really big place, but like everybody at least knows someone from like a lot of these high schools. I feel like just because I have followers, people think that I try to consider myself famous. I try to consider myself, well, like, you know, like I'm all this, I'm higher than everybody else. Like, no, I know where I come from, and I'm never gonna forget where I came from. And like, no matter the followers, no matter how many like subscribers I have, I'm always gonna remember where I came from. Like, me and my sister, well, yeah, me and my sister have been through a lot. Like, do you remember? I'm gonna cut this out because I don't want to talk about it, but the only friend I had by myself was my sister, and like the only person that was there for me at the time was my sister. We went through a lot. Like, a lot of people expect me and my sister to like be like all niña fresitas and like be all this and like act like we're all that because we come from a really good past. We literally been through the most toughest points in our life, and I feel like nobody would really understand what we've been through. Like, a lot of people don't know what we went through, and they don't expect us to go through the things that we went through. But we've been through a lot, especially me and my sister. We always had each other's back no matter what. In middle school, you're really gonna know who's your friends, and you're really gonna see who's there for you. But I honestly would tell you not to really trust your friends. Like, your friends are little snakes. I'm not trying to be rude to them. Like, they're nice, but your friends are always really weird. Like, they just, sometimes they're weird with you. Like, they talk about you, but then they want to be your friend. I know a lot of you guys are watching this and like, what the hell are they talking about? Like, they're just bouncing out up and down. But like, I just feel like this is a good time to like, you know, kind of bond with my sister, because me and my sister never really sit and talk about what we went through just because it's kind of hard. No matter what, this is my sister at the end of the day, and I'm gonna protect her, and I don't care what anyone has to say about my sister. Like, this is my sister. She might have a big ass forehead, she might have a big ass head, look like freaking what is that guy called? My advice for you is enjoy your teenage years, because I'm honestly gonna be 15 already, and I feel like I literally just grew up like this. I remember it was just like yesterday. I was in 6th grade and I was just making new friends, but always remember that there's always gonna be those fake girls. Yeah, there's always gonna be someone who's talking behind your back. There's always gonna be jealousy, like, no matter where you go. And I feel like now that I have my channel, I literally have grown and matured so much and faster. Know that life is life, and no matter what, you're gonna go through challenges, you're gonna go through breakups, people cheat on you, people talk behind your back, but no matter what, you're always gonna have to be the bigger person. Like, if someone's talking about you, don't add more fire, don't add more liquid to the fire. Like, don't add more sauce to the tacos. Like, just leave it as it is, walk away. Like, it's gonna get them more mad if you just walk away. Just don't care what girls gotta say. A period is a period. You're a girl, you're gonna go through that every month. Boys, girls, whatever you date, they're gonna either cheat, they're, you know, break up with you, but you're always gonna know that if you ever get in a breakup, don't let a breakup like ruin you, make you feel like you're not worth it. A guy should always care about you no matter what, no matter about anything. Like, no matter what, he should always love you and protect you. And if a guy cheats on you, don't go back with him. Don't date your exes again, because if you date your ex again, you're gonna go through the same thing that was at me.
I got a lot of hair.
As I said, if you guys would like a second part to this, just because we're all over the place this video, let us know, and we'll probably film a video again, or just another video with a different topic or something. I don't know. Whatever you guys would like to see with my sister, let me know. Any story times, anything. But I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video, and I will see you guys on my next video.
Bye.
Peace. Lenny, why do you gotta be so loud?